Good evening. Tonight, we look back at a time when the people were so stupid, their lives revolved around shopping.
Yes, that's right. People would spend pretty much their whole lives working 8 hours a day in a job they hated, just to get junk they didn't really need.
It's difficult to imagine now, but in the early 21st century, people didn't know any better.
They would waste most of their time doing jobs that machines could do, just to get hold of something called money.
But what was money?
Well, money wasn't really anything. It didn't really exist, apart from in people's minds. They would be given several of these monies when they did a whole month of work. They would then exchange this imaginary number into a piece of junk, such as a primitive music player.
Yes, but these primitive music players would only last a year or two. Then they would break down, and people would have to use more monies to exchange for a new one.
It's hard to believe, isn't it, that people work all that time just to get something that's going to break down.
I know. But it's true. They would have to work their whole life just to make sure they could get the latest crappy music player. But their stupidity didn't end there.
No. Many people would borrow even more money to pay for their junk addictions. This kept them working even harder.
Huh. So people would actually think they'd run out of money, even though it didn't even exist in the first place.
Yes.
Wow. What a world people used to live in.
Yes, indeed. Coming up next, the story of the man who wants his own car.